Today we're putting two of the year's most hyped sequels under the microscope to see if they live up to their legendary names. We're talking about the visceral undead-slaying parkour of Dying Light, the beast versus the chaotic, loot-exploding madness of Borderlands 4. Both promise to be bigger and better than their predecessors, but do they actually deliver the next-gen experience we've been craving? Let's sharpen our blades and load our guns as we dive right in. First up is Dying Light the Beast, and let me tell you, the new feral mechanic is an absolute game-changer, letting you briefly harness infected abilities. The world design is breathtakingly vertical and dense, making the already god-tier parkour feel even more fluid and essential for survival. Techland has also masterfully recaptured the terrifying dread of the first game's nights, making every venture after sundown a genuinely heart-pounding experience. The raw, weighty feel of melee combat remains incredibly satisfying, especially when you land a perfect bone-shattering blow. However, the beast isn't without its blemishes, as the main story feels disappointingly bloated and predictable, with characters that fail to make a lasting impact. While the core gameplay is phenomenal, the map is littered with repetitive side activities that feel more like chores than compelling content. We also encountered significant performance hitches and strange physics bugs which can pull you right out of the immersion. It's a game with an incredible core that is sadly padded out with uninspired filler, holding it back from true greatness. Shifting gears to Borderlands 4, Gearbox has clearly listened to fan feedback on the loot system, as the gun variety and customization are simply sublime. The new central villain is a fantastic return to form, genuinely menacing, but with that signature dark humor that made Handsome Jack so iconic. The writing feels sharper overall, with jokes that actually land more often than they cringe. A welcome improvement for the franchise. The pure, unadulterated fun of blasting through hordes of enemies with three friends remains unmatched in the looter-shooter space. But even with its polished gunplay, Borderlands 4 can feel creatively stagnant, playing it almost too safe for a fourth mainline entry. The mission design rarely strays from the formula we've seen for over a decade, making parts of the campaign feel like a slog. Many late-game enemies are still frustratingly tanky bullet sponges, turning epic fights into tedious wars of attrition. Ultimately, it's more of what you love, but it does very little to push the series or the genre forward in any meaningful way.